Malone again looking to dodge. He loses control. And eventually it's picked up in the crease by Gianfrancaro. All Big Ten, number 43. Princeton bounces it home. Talked about the shooting ability of Sean Cameron on display there. He beats Frassian.
And he's two-handed. And when you watch him on tape, he rarely shoots these high bouncers. Gets Frassian off guard. But this is an incredible shot, using the turf and pinging the upper left corner. For a goaltender to track that.
Jump shot, he bounces it high and it's off the top crossbar. Malone couldn't get the rebound. Still fighting for it. Now we get a whistle and there'll be a turnover. Mackesy now will look to dodge. The ball in his left hand, but a nice job by Grant Haas. Also Big Ten short stick D midi. He shoots and scores, though Mackesy still beats him. Look at that Princeton bench.
Some guys just have the confidence of a legit goal scorer. That's one right there. 91 in black, Coulter Mackesy. Took the Ivy League by storm this season, scoring in bunches, has had 2 8-goal games. And I love what Princeton does offensively, moving him around. He's an attackman. You'll see him up top, sometimes the highest player.
Gets the extra pass to Winkoff. There's Winkoff up top, now full strength. Malone forces it inside, and Penn State is able to get on the board. Ethan Long finds the back of the net.
TJ can deal, Cotter. 7 in white. Good passers find seams. Great passers find seams through a skip and a through pass. Shades of Grant Ament. The Penn State Turnbull.
Team captains on this Princeton team on him. Roll back, we get it. Now we'll get a call in the crease. Mackesy will put it in play. Mackesy beats his man. They'll have a flag. No signal yet on the goal. Officials talk about it in the crease. Goal is good. They'll wave the push off and count the goal, Kark.
I think this is the right call, but we're going to want to see the replay. Mackesy is so smooth. He's going against a big, strong, muscular guy. And Jack Posey pushes him, and you see the half circle, the goal mouth. It appears he gets the shot off. The ball crosses the plane, and he doesn't land in the goal mouth. Mackesy, you saw the last time he went to the rack on Posey. Playing in space, not letting Posey get into his body.
Mackesy shoots, Frassian goes down and makes the save. Still though, Mackesy gets it back. Dangerous moment here, and he scores. How did he get the ball back?
He's got a nose for the ball. And a bigger nose for payday. Right there, beautiful shot location. Mackesy does not give up on the play. The ride, the recovery, and the score.
Costin. Over to the near side of Jack Traynor. Costin looking to beat a shorty. Now the slide comes, and it works out perfectly for Princeton.
That's not the offense you want when you're down 4-1 and your offense isn't in a groove. Give it to you. Embodied the word team, right? Being held together with duct tape. 6 starters out for the season.
Right, I mean, you think about the number 29 in black. Bounce shot. Fracion sees it, makes the stop. Loose ball in front of the crease, though.
See how Fracion got tall on that high bouncer? That was a tremendous body save. Looked easy, but it wasn't.
Hawes brings it in. Thought we might get a pole goal opportunity. Wasn't handled very well that time. Kevin Parnham had a shot. It's going to go the other. Oftentimes a midfielder. Playing attack today. Thought his speed and quickness might come in handy. Didn't need him on that play, though. John Dunphy, we talked about him earlier. Fantastic hockey player growing up, kind of has that sense. Quick decision-making.
He reminds you a little bit of Coulter Mackesy, too. Two-handed cradle lefty guy that can get to the middle of the field. What's the common denominator with...
Shoots, doesn't get through. Gets it back. Now he goes to the other side. It still doesn't get through. Fresh 60-second clock, though. Princeton trying to take advantage of a little disorganization, and they do. And who else? Mackesy, his fourth of the night.
What I tell you, Cotter, Coulter is cooking. Certain players just get into a zone. The game becomes a blur. I talked to him about this earlier in the season. What it's like to be in a zone. He lets his instincts take over, and a natural goal scorer looks like he's losing his angle, but you've seen the ability with low angles. Was a squash player as well. They'd battle. Mackesy told me one time, spotted him 10 points. It only takes 11 to win in squash. Mackesy won 11-10.
Rhonda was very happy with you telling that story. Most of the kids these days are playing pickleball. I shouldn't say kids, most of the old dudes like us are playing pickleball, paddleball. Matt Ward's a brilliant paddleball player. Squash, not so much anymore. 6 to shoot. Slusher's got to make something happen. Not that side. He goes to the other side.
Slusher's emergency is a necessity with all the injuries. You don't have to go too far back to know what he's capable of. 40-plus goal scorer in 2022 when Princeton went to championship weekend. He only had 9 goals going into the Ivy Championship a week ago, but last week I saw the confidence, I saw the...
The younger of the Trainer brothers, 22, gets it over to Malone. Malone and Molshine. Molshine trying to stay with him. Malone, good look! And Long buries it.
The speed of the senior, TJ Malone, is elite. The vision is spectacular. The instincts are superb. The Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year isn't going away. He spot feeds teammate Ethan Long.
Side of Ardaro, 19 in black. Senior from Woodmere, New York, on this #1 midfield line for the Tigers. Mackesy now increases his angle, gets upfield. Cameron, still 25 to shoot. Tigers are being patient. Ardaro now back over to Mackesy. Now he gets it behind a Slusher. Cameron now has to make something happen with 10. Ardaro, he looked like he wanted to shoot, but he lost the ball. Coming out of there with it is Kevin Parnham. Parnam on his horse. This might help Penn State if they can get something early. They take the shot and score! And it's Sickler! That's the loudest we've heard this crowd at Panzer Stadium all night. The former offensive midi once again shows he can shoot the ball.
And that's just it. The #1 seed in the tournament is Duke. They have some converted offensive middies that have allowed them to hit in transition. When you speak to Jeff Tambroni, he said it's a difference maker for this team. Transition goals from guys like Sickler.
Picking up that ground ball, getting it into possession. McMeekin, he'll shoot. Fracion, no issues. Now quickly on the outlet. Malone, look at Malone coming to get the ball. No offside either for Penn State. Trainer. Here's Malone. He scores!
Panzamonian. They love their Nittany Lions. TJ Malone is having himself a half. He's had 2 incredible passes. He's riding all over the place. And he knows this will be the last time.
Verdaro. Defense wraps him. Didn't get a call there. We'll get one here, though, but he scores anyways. What an effort. Alex Verdaro came into this game all Ivy Clark. Was all world on that play.
He's so skilled and so two-handed, and he's playing with a heavy heart. He had to join the team late as his grandmother passed away. He was on Long Island tending the services. You see the hold there. To switch hands while all that pressure is applied.
He can include himself in that company on that play.
You could argue those are the 2 best midfielders in the world, right? Different players. Schreiber wins the PLL Midfielder of the Year almost every year. Zach Currier is, for my money, the most versatile midfielder maybe I've ever seen.
Malone gets a great look. That's the 3rd time tonight. 7 has found 20 on the doorstep, and they've converted.
Penn State's on to something here with TJ Malone. All 3 of his assists are towards the top of the restraining box. He's able to use his speed, get the defense to stare at him, and he finds these bottom corners across his body. Gets the second pass to Ethan Long. TJ Malone is showing some versatility for the next level in the
shading him that way. Cameron's going to get a good look here. Bounces it to Fracion. Moments ago was looking like a Princeton blowout all the way. Penn State is fighting back on their home turf. Skip past the trainer across the way. He'll shoot. Scores! Listen to this crowd.
Trainer is an athlete. He's strong, he's explosive, he's very right-handed. But the ability to shoot across his body to that far pipe. They're getting to Gio, Cotter. Gianfrancaro's had one of the best 5-week stretches we've seen.
Top Slusher. He'll look to dodge from the wing. Little 2-man game with Stevens, goes around the other way. Mackesy shoots and scores! Can he do it in a variety of ways or what?
He's got a 5 spot. Princeton gets their first assisted goal with a step-down hammer to the...
You don't have to totally flip that stat in the second half, but you got to get closer to 50-50, and McMeekin wins it easily.
I think Matt Madelon and staff, too, are doing a nice job of using McMeekin, a little dose of Kobe Kinder.
Just giving him a little break here and there. They know they're going to need Feeds it inside. Slusher, bouncer.
Penn State on that first Princeton possession jumps back into the zone.
A heck of a game. Hustle play there to keep possession for the Nittany Lions. And a fresh 60 to shoot. This is a long defensive possession for both Patterson and Princeton, but he may have forced the turnover here. Stays with Penn State. Smart play to get it. There's Verdaro. Extra pass, jump shot, Fracion. No chance to beat him on that one.
The call to go to zone was the right one. Malone has a short stick on him.
Malone tries to beat him, does, but shoots it too high. Now, after long last, we get the call from the officials.
Black number 4/1 minute. 60 on the shot clock.
Paul Weatherington was the man they called this on. Yeah, you could see him, the short stick D mid.
Yeah, got him right in the head. I mean, that's a no-brainer. So when you watch this extra man unit,
but that chewed up a lot of that penalty time.
Gio is starting to feel it a little bit, though. He's made some crazy leg saves.
Winkoff beats him here, though. No amount of crazy from Gio was going to stop that shot.
That's called high heat. 5 games ago, Winkoff was not on the extra man. Shooters shoot, and you can't keep a kid like that off the field. Penn State is starting to feel it.
Long comes up top and scores. That's a patented move for him in this game. Four on the night, Clark.
He only had 11 coming into the evening. But in May, certain players take their game to another level. Because on the scout, he's probably the 6th most dangerous player. So he's gonna get a short stick on him. And it's time to dance. You drop the plant foot at X. You extend. You're basically telling your defense, we'll give up the outside shot. We believe in Jack. Don't let him beat us inside.
Winkoff with the look. Trainer scores! We're all tied up.
Matt Trainer, when you talk to Jeff Tambroni, he said the sophomore midfielder loves the big moment and has been so clutch for him this season, finding ways when the team needs it. He's a risk taker. He goes for broke, but this time he cashes in. Quarterback TJ Malone's been all over the offensive set today.
Here he is with the ball in his cross, now behind. Another one! Ethan Long! He cannot be stopped. Almost doubling his season goal total tonight.
Ethan Long at X is a great option because he's probably the best passing midfielder Jeff Tambroni has. Malone hits it to 20. A little shades of Lyle Thompson. The backhand, low angle stuff. Winkoff. But Ethan Long has dominated the night.
Nittany Lions on a 9-2 run to take the lead. Costin, now he comes upfield. Over to Winkoff. Here's Malone. Gonna use a Brennan Fleck pick. Shoots on the run and scores!
This is crazy. What Jeff Tambroni essentially is doing is he's flipping his offense. He's putting his attack up top, who are accustomed to playing behind. He's putting his midfielders behind on short sticks, taking those defensive middies out of their comfort zone. And he's able to do that because of the flexibility of that guy right there, TJ Malone.
His 100th career goal. Shoots plenty of time. Mackesy now on the short stick. Frassion has been outstanding. And the outlet pass. Look at the dish to Sickler. Cameron, Mackesy, he'll shoot. Frassion looked like he made the save, but didn't know where it was. Or it hit a player in front. That's what it was. It hit a player in front.
The way
Long. They finally pulled him.
Yep, smart.
Moore, now he looks to dodge on the shorty. Gets underneath him initially. Tough angle for Moore, and tough pass. Brent Fleck chases it down. 15 to shoot for Penn State. Brent Fleck looking to dodge upfield, nothing doing. Now he shoots, scores! Plenty doing. Brent Fleck just sent this crowd into a frenzy.
Brent Fleck gets the short stick because they put the long pole on long. So everyone offensively is eating. Everyone's got the green light. And Brent Fleck just wins the leverage game, and the determination against Pedersen is incredible. Pedersen tries to body him up. He soaks the initial check, and then that split second gets his hand.
Mackesy wasn't going to miss that one. Rattled the cage with his 6th on the night. Record-tying goal for Colter Mackesy.
This is an angry shot. This team has struggled offensively, but Mackesy puts a ton of giddy up in this one. What a shot to the opposite corner. Princeton.
And Nick Turn, one of the greatest players in the history of that program. What a job Mullins has done.
If I'm Princeton, because of the inability to break this zone, you're going to have to take chances in transition. Like I thought Gianfrancaro had an opportunity to feed that ball upfield.
Stevens will shoot on the run, and he scores! The captain from Ontario, putting his team on his back. They're down 1.
Don't let him set up in the zone. Penn State's in a groove. How do you counter? With some transition, unsettled situation, and there's no better player. Your Swiss Army knife, Jake Stevens, I featured him in the Open, literally does everything for this team. And at that moment, what they needed from him.
Rodaro. Mackesy. Getting thumped. Inside, Rodaro will get a look and score!
Wow. Princeton answers, one in transition and one against the zone defense. Penn State has been airtight inside, but the second cutter in the movement and change of formation allows Princeton to find the smallest seam. You see Rodaro starts on the wing and then he comes to the center. Penn State defensively doesn't.
Now it's time to settle in. Inside 5 minutes. All even in Happy Valley. Morin. Opts not to take the shot. Winkoff does and scores!
That's Winkoff's second. And this is a thing of beauty. He's known as a shooter. You give him time, you give him just a little space. It's the pick that gives him the ability to free his hands. That pick right there. Gianfrancaro sees absolute gas to the stick side. What a ground ball by him. That was an amazing ground ball.
Mackesy down the alley. Lost by Rodaro. Couldn't handle the pass. Here come the Nittany Lions. Got to come
Based
out.
on the substitution.
Got to press out. Clock is winding down. Penn State doesn't have to do anything but keep possession. Got to force him to the sideline now. Malone just throws it into the middle of the field. Tigers got to throw a desperation shot. It's not going to work. Fracion ties a Penn State postseason record with 16 saves. None more important than that last save to preserve the lead and the win for the Nittany Lions. They are going to Annapolis, Paul.
There was a lot of doubters on Penn State in 2023. I was one of them. After 3 wins a year ago, they triple that total at 9. They win the Big Ten regular season championship. And the only thing that mattered was the belief that they had in one another in that locker room to advance.